Hello friends, my name is Narendra Kumar. Today we'll discuss about NBFC registration. If you are willing to start digital business, digital lending or any type of lending or investment business in India, you are required to obtain NBFC license from the Reserve Bank of India. So we'll discuss about the recent regulatory structure for NBFC which issued last year in 2022. So there are scale based NBFC. So earlier we had only ICC and there are certain category of NBFC. So now ICCs remain same and now NBFC has been classified in 4 layers. So the first layer is base layer. Base layer means all type of non-deposit NBFC which asset size is less than 1000 crores, P2P company, NBFC account aggregator, and there is a middle layer. So middle layer of NBFC refers to any NBFC which NBFC is accepting public deposits and their asset size is more than 1000 crores. And for in case you are a deposit taking NBFC, irrespective of deposit size, you will fall under the middle layer. So upper layer has been decided, and NBFC with the there are the top layer also. So those we'll discuss in this separate video. So layer is ideally expected to be decided. So let's say in case you are planning to start with the NBFC business, so you need to identify whether you are going to be with customer interface or without customer interface. Customer interface means you have a platform or you have a business whereas you interact with your borrowers or your investor in whatsoever manner, that is called customer interface. So NBFC with P2P, NBFC account aggregator, NBFC-HC, NBFC without public funds and customer interface has been always remain in the NBFC base layer. So as we know that with the recent changes, the capital has been increased. So requirement of capital has been increased for all new application to 10 crores. Be remember, in case you are doing takeover of NBFC means acquisition of existing NBFC, RBI may ask you to prove that you have a valid 10 crores capital in hand. So let's talk about the registration process. So first of all, if you want to register NBFC, make sure that you are capable of bringing 10 crores quality capital. Quality capital means you have a tax paid income, not this must be your own capital, means tax and tax paid only. You can also take gift from your spouse or your close family members, but we have to make sure that it's not the borrowed fund. This is first the quality of capital, then comes to be the quality of management. So the director in NBFC, proposed director, the majority of directors, I mean majority means if you are having 4 directors, at least 2 should be from banking and financial services with the prior experience in credit and retail lending. This is, I'm more specific talking about the base layer and with the object of lending. We already discussed. Then comes to the business plan. So business plan is a key component of NBFC registration. You need to have a 5 years business plan including channel of acquisition. If you are willing to do digital lending, then digital acquisition platform you have to very clearly specify how it's going to happen and make sure your lending service provider and lending company cannot be same. So it's advisable to have a 2 different entity. Marketing technology should be with another entity and NBFC should be primarily focused on the lending business, not on the technology side. So let's talk about the capital requirement. So what is capital? So capital is required capital is 10 crores for base layer ICC investment credit company, and again for P2P NBFC account is still 2 crore. And if we talk about the capital means all tier 1 capital. So tier 1 capital means your equity share capital with or without voting rights, CCPS compulsory convertible preference shares, CCD compulsory convertible debentures, and other Tier 1 capital which propose the future issue of equity, that is called SAFE in United States. And second is principal business criteria, means at any given time your NBFC should have at least 50% assets must be the financial asset, means either investment or loan. Or for knowing about the financial asset, you can see the RBI circular. In terms of your profitability, income, 50% of income must be from financing and investment. It should not be from the other activity. More than 50%, if you have other activity, then you will face problem. So benefits of NBFC registration. Now we have discussed everything about the benefits, about the process, required team, and now let's talk about the benefit of NBFC registration. Benefits means, let's say you are registered in NBFC, you are an Indian company or Indian person. Currently, you may be engaged in local lending, so make sure that you are not engaged in any local lending If you have a local lending license, you need to sell your portfolio to any other NBFC, because RBI will not issue a license if you are in a business of you are unregulated lender. In such case, RBI will not issue the license. You are still considered as unregulated lender in my experience, and as we have seen in the case. Let's talk. I will back to the benefits. So benefit, there are many benefits. One, you have a better trust on your borrowers, your client. They will feel that they are working with the regulatory entities, so they have a better grievance redressal system. And second benefit, that your growth chance is very high. You can raise capital, you can grow, you can raise FDI, you can go to investor pitch that, oh yeah, I have an NBFC license and I am willing to have investment, and you can hire people, best talent you can pool. You have also option to report overdues. Let's say if borrower is not making payment, you can report to respective CIC, and it will reflect in their CIBIL score, and definitely they will pay you back. So the chances of bad debts are very less in NBFC, because you have a reporting infra, you have a reporting panel. So let's talk about the process of NBFC registration. Process starts from company incorporation. So you need to find right management, register your company. Second requirement is the capital. You need to open a bank account, infuse 10 crore capitals, followed by net worth analysis of your promoters and directors if they are shareholder. Also point to be noted that directors should be very clean and very confident to answer RBI query. RBI may call them for the personal interview. So they should be aware about how to explain the product, the loan product which you are bringing, whether it's digital, whether it's offline. So they should be aware about digital lending guideline. LSP will discuss separately about digital lending guideline, and then application will go to RBI with the business plan. Business plan should be very broad and includes your acquisition stage, collection, and also credit. So everything should be, you need to prepare a big business plan of by giving the market analysis. If you are saying, okay, I will be doing education loan or MSME loan, or maybe composition of 2 or 3 loans. So all has to be done proper analysis, and then such reports should go to RBI in a very well written manner. And there are a lot of paperwork is required, a lot of experience required technically to prepare such level of application. So let's talk about the compliance for NBFC. NBFC is likely the other company. So except RBI compliance, the compliance will remain same as it's for the private limited company. If you are registering as a private limited company, as an NBFC applicant or public limited, compliance will remain same. So there is RBI requirement basis on the asset size. So now as we already discussed that we have a 4 layers. So for base layer, there is only annual compliance. So let's talk about the base layer only here. So RBI usually takes time, maybe 30-45 days for first instances of verification, and then they will verify promoters, they will call for personal meeting, they will study your business plan, they will check that how serious you are and how this NBFC license will benefit to the public at large. So those questions, those analysis will be done by the RBI, and if you have found accurate, if they found that by giving you license there is a benefit to public, they will grant you the license, or else they will reject your application or they will return your application. So there are several compliance services required. Enterslice is a leading consulting firm in terms of the BFSI advisory, NBFC, IRDA, FEMA, SEBI. So if you are looking for NBFC license, do not hesitate to contact us. You can write an email to us at info@enterslice.com. Visit our website www.enterslice.com. We are leader in this segment. We can help you to apply for NBFC. We can also help you with the other aspect of the NBFC compliance, growing NBFC, fundraise, lot of activity we do. Thank you for watching. If you have any question related to NBFC registration, please comment below, and do not forget to like our channel, subscribe our channel, so that we can come up with the more and more videos to help your knowledge. Also share with friends so that maximum people can know about how to register NBFC in India. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.